first half underway, and the visitors RB Leipzig in their changed colours do exactly that, and let us hope that Hammond So coming in, Holler up front will lead the line for them. Out go Roos, Omar Mascarell and Jovic. Just pause momentarily as Frankfurt have the first opportunity for them. And in the end, the shot from Kevin Prince-Boateng goes over the top of the bar. He was off balance as he hit it regularly. Nice play by Lima, going through again and linking up, and the opening goal for Augustin, and RB Leipzig take the lead in the 13th minute, and it was a real RB Leipzig kind of goal. Lima linking twice in the play and turned in by Augustin.
That's a brilliant goal from Leipzig. Super football, keeping hold of the ball, 1 and 2 touch football. Lima starts out on this right flank, follows his pass, nice little cut back and assist, and Augustin, as you said, is getting close to the penalty spot with a super finish, doesn't panic. Nice little assist, put on a plate, the weight of the pass is good, and in the end that was probably the easy part, the finish. But just inside 15 minutes, I think Leipzig have been the better side.
Correct. And he scored against Eintracht Frankfurt back in September when RB Leipzig won 2-1. He's on target again against them. That's a terrific effort. It was always bending towards the goal. It didn't quite come in enough from Chandler, but the intent was good.
Very good effort. Comes inside on his right foot. You can see his intent, trying to whip it towards that top corner. It's good skill. Just couldn't wrap his foot around it enough.
You can try and push the ball out wide as often as possible. Haller has definitely come out wide on many occasions, even though he's supposed to be playing centrally. Oh, here's a chance, and it's turned in as well for the equaliser. Timothy Chandler, who almost scored with a bending shot just a few minutes earlier, levels the count. It was a dreadful piece of defending, really. They had 2 or 3 chances to get it clear, RB Leipzig, but in the end it came to Chandler, and it's 1-1.
Good response, and probably deserved. Corner comes in from the right-hand side. As you said, they don't clear the lines. It's a little bit scruffy. It's a lovely little flick onto the far post, and Timothy Chandler's alive. He just pokes it home from 2 or 3 yards.
And look how many chances they have to get it away.
Yeah, it was Salcedo, number 13, that just provides. So it was the 19 with a little flick. It was Abraham with a little flick towards the far post.
It's his second goal of the campaign in the Bundesliga. Both of them
skill at the moment. It's both sides just going at each other, which is great to see.
Absolutely. He's played a decent ball. Augusta didn't wrap his foot around it in the end.
Shows the pace. Good ball from Lookman down the sides. He gets away from Abraham. Should be at least hitting the target. Choosing the final ball.
No offside there. And here comes Rebic. The ball into cracker, and the finish from Boateng, equally so. They were 1 behind, they're now 1 in front. It's 2-1 Eintracht Frankfurt.
Sensational game, and a sensational goal from Boateng. But every time Leipzig go forward, you do feel as though their fullbacks are playing a little bit high, and they're leaving 1 or 2 gaps at the back.
Love it when Eintracht Frankfurt score a goal in the Commerzbank Arena and the classical music comes booming through the PA system, the crowd go wild, and the way this game has gone, Don, you imagine we'll be hearing this a few more times.
Yeah, absolutely, it's a good game to watch. Bad play giving the ball away in the central area, but Rebic does really well, especially with a pullback. Credit his vision. Sometimes you try and flash those across the 6-yard box, but he picks out Boateng, and a lovely finish with the instep of his left foot. But it's all about the assists. You can get these badly wrong sometimes, but a super pullback. Good timing on the shot.
And it's his 5th Bundesliga goal. And remember, if Eintracht Frankfurt can...
They use that you always have to be on the move, and I so disagree with it. Robbie Fowler was one of the best.
And that's onside, and here comes Rebic, chance to make it 3! Blocked by Golaxi, kept alive though by Haller, and it bounces out for another corner. the way that Frankfurt are exposing RB Leipzig is becoming rather too alarming.
They're trying to play offside, and it's Willy Orban that's looking across the line, trying to play Rebic, and he's not going to be offside, not with his legs. He's really, really quick and strong. And just before half-time, that's a big save.
You could see the angle getting tighter. Absolutely.
Oh, skill.
Lovely from Boateng. He's trodden on the ball, but he's managed to keep it, Rebic. Cleared by Upamecano, didn't get a shout from his keeper, and then turned over by Da Costa. Good chance for Da Costa, got underneath it, skied it.
Well, he'll feel as though he was right taking it on first time. I just wonder if he could have took a half of a touch just to control it in his pass and then guide it in one of the bottom corners. He probably felt as though he had to take it first time because the defender closing him down. Lovely skill.
Hasn't most consistent either. And RB Leipzig trying to get themselves back in the game. A little touch by Poulsen on the near. He's frustrated. It's neither one thing nor the other, was it?
Well, not at himself, because all he can do when you're coming across the near post is get a flick on, and you're hoping for a runner.
Now, it's for 3-on-2 if they work it quickly enough. Rebic is involved.
Ball.
And here is Haller. And it just goes away from him. But again, sloppy, and Rebic pounces.